A few days before her wedding, a young bride came to see the Rebbe for a blessing. She soon began to cry, telling the Rebbe that she wanted to call off the wedding. "Why is that?" the Rebbe asked. "I have a terrible temper," the girl explained, "and I have no patience. While we were dating, my groom never saw the side of me, but once we're married, it won't take long for him to realize that I'm very different from the woman he dated. Instead of marrying and getting divorced, I'd rather not get married to begin with." Looking at her warmly, the Rebbe responded, "In my opinion, there's no reason to call off the wedding. Every person has limitations, and yours is not uncommon. Patience can be learned and developed. I suggest that you volunteer at a children's hospital. This will help you develop patience." The Rebbe's advice reminds me of the line that a golfer once said when asked what the secret to his success was. "I'm very lucky. But the funny thing is, the harder I practice, the luckier I get." When we ritualize any habit, including kindness, it becomes a part of who we are. The ritualization creates an environment in which we can grow and excel at any habit and behavior. This powerful idea may shed light on a fascinating discussion of our sages. The Gemara asks, what's the greatest guiding principle of Judaism? Ben Azai explains that it's man being created in the divine image, B'Tselem Elokim Nivra Adam. Ben Zoma says that it's God's oneness in creation, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. Ben Nana says it's the mandate to love our fellow like ourselves, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. These are the central tenets that speak to our nature, our relationship with God, and our relationship with each other. But Ben Pazi adds another from a verse in this week's Parsha. One sheep shall be offered in the morning and a second in the afternoon. In other words, the routine of Judaism, the daily prayers and rituals that make up the details of Jewish life. At first glance, it seems puzzling that the daily routine of our sacrifices would be considered such a fundamental principle of Judaism. However, it is the inculcation of the ideals of Judaism that brings them from abstract concepts to habits that become our character and identity. Similarly, a study of the most successful innovators and pioneers found that the key to their creativity was their shared adherence to rituals and routine. Their commitment to discipline and daily habits created the soil in which their creativity blossomed. As the saying goes, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. It's the daily details and boring routine that set the stage for a breakthrough. The Rebbe's message to this distraught bride was that to transform herself, she only needed to change her routine. In other words, people don't do kind things because they're kind. They become kind when they do kind things. Our daily actions become our habits, which transform our behavior and allows us to achieve the ideals in which we believe. Wishing you a wonderful Shabbos.